Well guys, welcome back. I thought I'd make a quick video whilst I had a little moment. We are in the middle of moving house still, but we are in the new location. So it's been very busy. I've just changed the garage opener there. But back to the bike. What I didn't do was my usual little review video from the race weekend. You saw the video of what went on during the racing, but I haven't done my usual little review. So it's going to be quick because I don't have a lot of time, but we're going to cover a couple of things. Firstly, the suspension on the forks, and it's taken to having, get into a lap time, which is still not amazing yet, but I am beginning to really push and use the front end and trailing in those brakes. And to be honest, again, these are standard forks, standard internals. Yes, we've changed the fork oil, which you'll go back and see in my channel if you want to go and watch those. We've got some thicker fork oil in it. And now for me, my weight, which is somewhere near 200 pounds, we can see we're running quite a lot of preload. We've only got one clear ring left of preload. We're running full rebound, so we've closed up the rebound pretty much as it'll go. And I think we're about 2 clicks out on the rebound, not a lot of clicks out on the compression. That means that we're trying to help my weight on that initial bite of the brake, and then we're trying to help me use that front end during the trail braking phase. And I have to say, it feels really good. It feels like the bike has got a lot more. It might not be a lot more, but I was questioning myself first before the bike gave any warning signs. And what do I mean by that? Well, I mean, I was braking at quite, reasonable braking pressure at lean into the corner. Now, again, I'm not achieving full lean angles that I could do just yet. I know there's more to come there, but I am saying that front end feels very good right now when I'm on the brakes, trail braking into the apex. There's no warning signs whatsoever that the front's gonna wash out or anything like that. Now that might mean that it just goes quickly whenever it does, but it's giving me that confidence to do it. It's giving me the confidence to hold that brake all the way to the apex. So that's good for a standard fork in the R7. So I just wanted to give some feedback on that, because I know a lot of people hate the standard front end on the R7, but trust me, you can use it quite a lot, and it will give you good results. Maybe not the perfect results, but good results. All right, on to the chain and sprocket setup. So I was using the O-ringless chain, and what was happening with that chain was that it got slack, which is kind of, I've seen that before with those kind of chains, with the non-O-rings. It got slack and then started to wear a groove, because it was slack, into the plastic chain guide over that swing arm. So that is a concern. I don't want the swing arm plastic to wear out, because to change that, we've got to take the swing arm out, as far as I can see. I might have to research that a bit better. But also, the rear sprocket was just on the lazy side, really. That was a 42 tooth, I think, that I was using because it was cheap and available. And we are now using, I don't know if this will show up, you can't see it, but this is a 45 tooth sprocket. Let me just double check that 1 second. Let me see where I've put the case, so I can show you the part number at the very least. Here it is. So does this have the part number? Yeah, okay, so it's a 44 tooth, sorry. 210, 520, 44. So it's a 44 tooth sprocket. Put that down there. So obviously running a bigger sprocket means we've actually run out of chain length with the position that it is in right now. So I'm gonna make some adjustments and move this forwards to see if I can get the chain to line up. If I can't get the chain to line up, we're gonna need a bigger, a longer chain. That's okay, we can do that. But I just wanna check. So the reason that I've gone, so this is a nice, I love these Renthal sprockets, the gold sprockets, just something about them. I just love them. But yeah, the idea of this was, like I say, this obviously the bike, if you know the bike, has 6 gears. We were only getting to the top of 5th along the main straight before we decelerate again. And it just feels like, you know, I'm a heavy guy, to be honest. Feels like the bike was just a little bit struggling under acceleration. So this bigger sprocket on the rear is going to help us accelerate better. Now, it might change all my gear change points. Well, it will change some of my gear change points, so I'll have to get used to that. But I'm just hoping that it'll just liven up the engine a little bit, help it to get me going. And again, we've still got a 6th gear to go at if we are starting to top out in 5th on the main straight. But hopefully it's going to help us get to our speeds quicker and shave a little bit of lap time off. So that's the reason why we're going for a bigger sprocket. I do have a 15 on the front, by the way, guys. 15 tooth front, and this will be a 44 rear. So we're going to see how that works out at the next race event. So that's some changes that we're doing. So this is actually my original street chain. So this has the O-ring seals in it. So I'm going back to that just to make sure that I don't get stretched during the weekend and I don't have to be concerned that we're going to wear out this plastic thing until I know how easy that is to replace. But again, yeah, the race weekend went amazingly well, considering I just wanted to ease myself in. I wasn't trying to win every race or anything like that. I just wanted to get back on the grids, find some time, which we did. We found a lot of time. At least 2 or 3 seconds from my previous best around that track. And listen, right, it may not be where I want to be, but I know what I'm capable of, and I know that I just need to pace myself and step myself back up again to get there. So I've got no doubt in my confidence that I've got more lean angles to get out of this bike, more lap times to get, and better confidence on the throttle application, which is where I'm struggling. Well, I say struggling, but it's something that you have to learn. You have to learn with each bike, like how much throttle can you actually apply, and how soon can you do it. And so that's what I'm getting to grips with. That's what I need to learn on this bike, and excited to do so. These tires, the Metzlers, are amazing. Metzler TD, I love them. I'm still going to run these. So these have done a race weekend, 1 track day event, and I'm going to do another. I'm going to do a 1-day racing on it, so maybe 4 races still on these tires, and I've got no doubt they'll be absolutely fine for me. They're really, really good and showing good wear, and we've still got good life in them, as you can see on those markers there. So yeah, happy with the tires. So yeah, I'm just very happy with the bike. We're not quite there with the results yet, but that's still, you know, still things to come from me, and I'm sure we'll get there. So I'm going to make these adjustments to the chain adjuster position, see if we get this chain to fit, and if we can't, then we're going to have to order a longer chain and cut it down a bit. So the standard links, by the way, is 108. So this is a 108 link chain right now. I might be able to get it to reach when I've adjusted this, but if we don't, we might need like 110 or something like that. And of course, if I move this forwards, we're moving the wheelbase. It's going to be shorter, makes it a little less stable, but we'll see if we actually feel that or not on the day. Right, I'm going to adjust these and I'll see if I can make this chain actually fit. Okay, so there we have it. I did move the adjusters quite a bit further forwards, probably 2.5 notches there on the guide, and we've got the chain to link up, and I've given it a bit of a clean, and I'm actually using this Yamaha lube now. The Maxima is, it looks like it's a good thing, but I just don't know if it's penetrating into the links quite well enough. And listen, this is an O-ring sealed chain, so you're not supposed to be able to get past the seals, so that's fine. But I just wanted something that was a little bit lighter, that could get into the nitty-gritty of the chain a little bit more, and this Yamaha lube looks quite good for doing that. So again, this is the only change we're making, so we're changing the gearing, but apart from that, we're going to go back to Black Hawk Farms with the exact same bike, and we're going to see if I can make any improvements. I'll be honest, I'm not truly expecting any, because my head has been so much within moving house and not so much with keeping fit and healthy and strong, bike fit. I've not ridden the bike at all since the last event, so I'm probably not going to be bike fit, but at least the race day that we're doing, if I do like 4 race events on the day, then I'm going to be as fresh as possible, because I won't have done anything the day before. So I should be feeling at least refreshed, if not fully bike fit. But that's what we're going to do. So again, that's going to be August, I think it's the 16th, back at Black Hawk Farms. We'll pick a few races to run in that we're eligible for, and we'll just have a bit of fun, and we'll just have a go and see what we can do this time. So that's the only change I'm making. Everything else on the bike felt really good. I have some steps to make, some improvements to make within myself, but fingers crossed we can do that, be safe, have some fun, and have some good racing. So that's all for now, guys. Thanks for watching. Bye.